philosophy. If a freak like me just needs infinity. Relax. Take your time. And take your time. And trust in me. And you will find infinity. Infinity. Hey, that was my dose of techno for the day. Well, I've got to do a lot of assignments and I'm not doing it, which is really bad, but I went to Kooza, the circus, and oh my god, I swear I saw the hottest kiss ever. It was great. I loved it. Yes. This mask. This is the best mask ever. I mean, seriously. Yeah. I really like it. Things to talk about. I know it's a really deep subject and all, and maybe not many people want to talk about it, but I've never thought about child abuse. Like, what I don't understand is when a parent who, by becoming a parent, they're fully aware of the child that they're going to have to take care of for 18 years until the child gets up, goes to college, and does something on their own. They're fully aware of that. And if you are, then why do you act like they're a burden when they're growing up? Why do you do that? It's so confusing to me because you voluntarily chose to have a child. I mean, my father, he could have left me in Africa. I have an American passport because my dad wanted me to be an American, and that's a whole nother story, but he could have left me. But he didn't. And because he didn't, he was aware of what he was going to do. That he was going to have this crazy son of a bitch for 18 years. And it doesn't make sense at all. Because there's other reasons, that's a big reason. And I mean, I can't stop you or say, suicide is wrong, because I'm not gonna say that suicide is the worst thing in the world. I mean, it's a shame, it really is. But I don't think your parents should be the reason that you just end your life. I mean, what the hell happened to unconditional love? What the hell happened to that? I don't feel like it's unconditional anymore. I mean, you know, I told my mom that I was bisexual, and I was sure about it. I've been thinking, umpteen years. I've been thinking about 3, 4, 5 years about it, and I was terrified. And then I came to this boarding school in a mountain, and I thought, what the fuck? I'm in high school. I might as well get over that fear that I have. And I started telling people, and it worked out well. Some people were shocked, some people listened, some people were interested, and it was great. But I told my mom, and she got mad. So weird, you know. She wanted me to like have a boyfriend so badly that she started talking like, oh, Sarah, you're gonna go to the movies with your little boy, and then you're gonna have sex and have babies. And I'm like, mom. It's God with this cleavage, you know. I'm trying to look very piratish today. Do you see the pirateness? Isn't it awesome? But it makes me look like a bit of a whore, and I'm sorry about that. I like them. No. Yeah, she got so mad. Sarah, look at your boy. It's just a phase. Don't worry about it. Yeah, girls go through this all the time at boarding school because they feel so lonely that they get close and it's a mistake. I want to ask all the bisexuals out there, if you really, really know you're bisexual, when you kissed or when you felt something for the same sex as you, was that a mistake? And how long do phases last, huh? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 years. When you're age 7, it's been scientifically proven, right? When you're age 7, you start determining which sex you like, or what interests you have, basically. So, when I was 7, I was like predominantly lesbian. Yeah. That's just the way it is. It happens. And whether it's, I don't know, some people say it's hereditary, but I don't know the truth of the matter. But I felt that way at 7, and it didn't go away, and I'm 17. That's 10 years. So, I guess, I don't know if phases last decades, but honestly, I don't feel like I'm going to change anytime soon. I get, yeah, it's such a weird debate with parents, you know, just because, I mean, my mom's really young, so I wish she would understand, but my dad said, yeah, she's very Catholic, and she's very like, yes, God, Jesus is Lord, and all that stuff. But yeah, I had a big fight with my grandmother about religion. She got so mad, and she's like, Sarah, I need to pray every day. I'm like, Mimi, I don't believe in God. And it's the worst thing when you've got a religious family and you have to say that you don't believe in God, and you get to, oh my God, it's like that. I mean, it really freaks out people out. She was shocked, and she said, I have to pray because God is there. There's this higher being that makes the planets move and started life as we know it. I don't know, it just seems like a big fairy tale to me, but hey, that's just me. I have nothing against religion itself. I'm actually pretty interested. I tried a lot of religions. I tried Buddhism. I almost went into Hinduism, but it was just so confusing because I haven't learned the names of all the gods and goddesses, and it was really difficult. I was like, ooh. And I was like Muslim for half a second. I mean, a little bit. I just wanted to see what it was, and I was really curious about it. Of course, I was Christian all the way through. I was Baptist, Lutheran, this, that, Catholic, like so many things. And what else was I? Oh, I was Taoist for a really long time. I thought I was really gonna stick with that one, but I couldn't follow the daily pattern. I couldn't do it. I was like, oh my God, I can't meditate every day. I mean, not meditating, but it's like internal exercises. Have you ever heard of that? It's like you have to like put your hands like on your stomach and then breathe in, breathe out, and and you're like concentrating on yourself, and it's like building up energy. It's really cool. And yeah, but I'm speaking with my hands again, sorry. And yeah, it was pretty cool, and I liked it, but I couldn't do that every single day because sometimes I would just need to get out of bed and not do anything, and then my whole balance would be messed up, and I'd be like, ooh, it's bad. And well, I couldn't really help it, so I stopped with that one, and I thought I would be like all hardcore and do Satanism. I know. I just wanted to see what it was. I mean, it kind of freaked me out, to be honest. It was a little scary, but I mean, just so that I know what's out there, because I think people who say don't do drugs, are bad, and they've never tried them, it's so retarded. I mean, it's don't do drugs, are bad. I mean, it's simple. That's it for them. They haven't tried anything. Don't smoke cigarettes. It's bad, and you haven't tried it. At least if you say don't smoke cigarettes, they do taste good, but it's not good for your body. Something like that. Or it's okay to try it once, but just don't get addicted, or something like that. I mean, at least give them the experience. But yeah, I have a feeling I'm gonna be a really weird mother if I end up being one, because I'll be the one who be like, go on, try whatever you want, but just once, okay? I mean, like that. I hope my children don't turn out to be druggies or something. Yeah, I got totally sidetracked from the whole child abuse thing, but really, I don't know if any parent would be watching this video, or any video like this, but why would you do that to your child? You are not a gift to us. We are a gift to you. I'm sorry, I know it sounds selfish, and it sounds narcissistic, and I sound so full of myself, but seriously, we're that bundle of life that you tried to push out of your little thing. I mean, seriously. You wanted that bundle of life. I mean, there's so many ways to get rid of a child, and if you haven't done that, then part of you wants us to be there. So at least I think you. You know? You don't understand how everybody, I'm sure, has one little fragile part of them. They want their parents to love them. They might not say it, hey. Like, I'm pretty pissed at my parents about, like, 85% of the time. I'm pretty pissed at them. For a lot of reasons. I mean, I just get mad, and I'm like, ugh. But I still love them. I don't know why that is. I feel like children comprehend unconditional love more than parents do, because parents get pissed about tiny little things. Or at least parents that I've known or been in contact with. Watched. Because I'm a stalker. Yeah. They just don't treat their children the way they should. I'm not saying, like, spoil them and be like, oh my god, you're baby, I love you. I mean, not all the time. I'm just, like, spoiling and pinching. My uncle has this thing about pinching cheeks. It's so funny. Oh my god. He always does it. He makes me laugh. But your children want to be loved. It's so simple. It's just a real I love you once in a while. Like, a real one. My dad says, I love you, I love you, I love you. No, actually, you don't need to say I love you, but just the actions, I think, matter more than the words do. Because sometimes you can say I love you, and it's kind of like your I love you coupon. Here you go, here's my love you coupon. And then it's like everything's fine. It's like, oh my god, I love you coupon. It's like, no. It doesn't make things better. It's just, my dad says, I love you, I love you, I love you. Alright, I'm done now. I've already, kind of given you love. I'll go. So, that's it. I don't know how to put it into words, but really, abusing your child is... Have you ever heard that statement? Treat others how you want to be treated. So, actually, do you want to be abused that way? Are you feeling guilty about something? And if you are, don't take it out on them, because it's not their fault. Because they were probably not even an idea when whatever happened to you happened. I mean, my dad gets so mad sometimes. My mother gets so frustrated. And she's mad about something, and then she just kind of comes to me and she's like, oh, you were there, Sarah, so I'm gonna get mad at you. And I'm like... But if I learned anything, I know that I'm not going to treat any child if I have one. Because I'm not really sure about the whole mother thing. I just don't know if I'd be a good one at all. Or no, it's not that. I'm afraid of responsibility and commitment. I know that's really immature of me, but I'm terrified that one day I'll just say, no, I don't want to have a child. So I'm going to think it through. And I'm not going to be someone who has a child and lets them grow for a couple of years and then kind of thinks to themselves, oh, this is time consuming. Can I, like, run away now? I mean, no. I don't want that to happen. Sorry, my parrot outfit is falling. Yeah, I don't want that to happen, so I want to think it through, of course. And hey, I'm just 17, so there's a couple more years before I can decide about the huge baby thing, plus a guy, all that stuff. Or adoption, which I really want to adopt a kid. I really do. Yeah, pretty cool. And another random topic. Asians. Right. You can slap me in the head if this is a horrible stereotype or something, but actually I'm part Asian. I call myself part Asian, but wait. Right. When I say Asian, what immediately comes into your head? What do you see in your head? What do you picture? Someone along the far eastern appearance, like, would you think of someone Chinese, someone Japanese, someone Korean as Asian, right? And then, do you think of Russians as Asians? Do you? I mean, Russia is part of Asia, yeah? I mean, and India is part of Asia. So, I don't know, it's weird. When there's certain features that are predominantly, I don't even know what to call it. It's just that I know a lot of people when I say I'm Asian, what do you think? Like, what the fuck, she's lying? Or something, right? I mean, I don't have the features, right? There's certain... Okay, let me rephrase myself. I hear a lot of people... For example, there's this girl... Where's she from? I can't remember Valerie. Yeah. And then there's these other people, and they're from Japan, right? And they're like Asian power, and it's really cool because they're really proud of their continent. They're like, Asia, it's great. But Indians never say, they never mention that they're Asian, and Russians never mention that they're Asian. There's something about being Asian that's not that culture for some reason. It's like Asian is not the continent, but it's like a certain sect of the continent, and it's not the whole thing. So when you say I'm Asian, when I say I'm Asian, then you're thinking about that side. I know you are. I know you are, because it's that. I don't know if it's the automatic stereotype or something, or it's just a normal thing that like like for example, it's North America, right? But people from United States of America call themselves American. They don't call them United States of America. I mean, it's difficult, you know? Oh, my computer was gonna turn off. No. Yeah.